Hello everybody, welcome back to one of the off and on Star Citizen vids. And this is going to be a kind of a mixed bag of things. It's going to be a new ship, a new location, and where we are is we've woken up on the new planet side location. Now if you've been following Star Citizen, obviously there's already been a crap ton of stuff about it, probably lots of videos and stuff, but this is the first time I've had a look at it in a while. I'm running this on the Bros account because he's the big Star Citizen fan. He's here with me, so if I fuck anything up, if I fuck anything up, then he's here to help us out here. Especially things like controls. Which one was it? Was it? No, that's crouch.
F.
F. There we go. So you got
That's
this.
the toilet.
That's the toilet. Okay. That seemed like the door. That seemed like the exit.
I just wanted to see how long it took you to realise.
Okay. Open. Woo. Okay. So they've got this new city location now.
Lorville.
Lorville. Yeah. There we go. This is pretty damn impressive. So we're going to be going around a bit of Lorville. They've got NPCs in there now who do a little bit more than just standing around. They actually have some pre-programs like movement and stuff in there. Go about their daily business. Now we want to go to the expo hall because there's a big anniversary sale going on at the time of recording.
Oh, you'll want to head back upstairs then if you want to get to the lift.
Right, upstairs for the lift. Okay. It's every time I go on this, because I don't play it very often, I get caught out by just how pretty everything is in the game. So am I going the right way for the lift? This the lift here?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Call elevator. I assume that worked.
Yeah, you just have to wait a sec.
It's really damn pretty. Is it the level of detail everywhere? No, these really nice handcrafted environments. This all run down. Right, here we go. So I guess I'll just press that button. Ground floor. Hopefully that worked again. Yeah, seems to be. I can hear it doing something. I apologise if you can hear a noise in the background. The Bros fans on his computer are just for some reason hard
out for some reason.
Hard set to go insane speed for some reason, even though they don't need to. Hello, sir. Right, so where are we off to now, bro? Are we going down here, or right? Okay.
Have a little look around.
So we got. Oh, this is a delivery point, by the way. So when there are missions in the game, I haven't really done any videos of recording missions and stuff like that, but yeah, you deliver items that people request into that. It's kind of like an Amazon delivery thing for Covalex shipping. Oh yeah, yeah, you're not looking at that wrong. They do have like basically paper bags over their heads because
yeah, so basically the planet has been horribly strip mined and it's destroyed a lot of the atmosphere, so you can see all the debris floating in the air, and it's bad for the workers' health, so they wear these bag things on their heads. But there's the city.
Yeah, this is Tisa Spaceport. By God.
Over there it is.
Well, over there's a Tisa Spaceport.
And the massive building in the background is the headquarters for the huge company that literally own the planet. Yeah,
it's so impressive. We got some pretty hot and ready security here, and also they're gonna light somebody up. I'm gonna walk behind him.
Yeah, the security at the moment, this AI the security get a little hot and bothered if anyone with even a slight negative rep turn up.
Silence is complicity. Right,
yeah,
so
it's very Orwellian.
yeah, it looks it. Right, is this the way to the transit system? Am I going the right way, or is there a different way to the transit?
There's different routes.
Different routes, okay.
Different places. So.
Ah, the metro centre. I want to be going there, don't I? Oh Christ!
Oh, it seems to be a bit busy today.
Available at all price points. See a habitation rep for details.
It looks like looks a bit busy. Stop. Think. Don't drive your spaceship on the pavement.
Right, so we want to go to the spaceport.
Spaceport line. We want the blue line. Where's the blue line? I guess I just follow this one. Let's jog a bit here.
Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and
Right,
industry line.
it's
Blue line. There you go.
Hey, spaceport line. Now the metro actually runs on a real timer, so it doesn't just always have sort of engines turning up.
Walk into one of the guys and see what they have to say.
Just bump into him or press F
Let's
on?
go, people. Move it.
Oh, okay. Alright, so, let's see. We can see how long it's going to take. So that one's going to arrive in 2 minutes. And the other one's going to arrive... Oh, 18 seconds. So we can use this one to go to the spaceport, can't we?
Yes.
Sweet. So yeah, you can end up waiting like 3 or 4 minutes for a train to arrive.
Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
And there it is.
So you can either stand or sit.
You don't need a ticket. But we'll get a window seat. Assuming we're going to be going this way around. I think you can. Yeah, you can interact. You can sit if you want. So you can imagine it when there's lots of other players about. This thing would get quite busy. Just move to get out the seat, which is a nice change. What it used to be. I mean, who knows? Another player might actually run onto the ship. So not ship, onto the metro at some point. It could happen. Oh, there we go. Way, we're off.
Yep. So this is a real train. It's not a loading screen. If you're flying over the city, you can see the trains travelling along.
And that's pretty cool. It's so stupid. It's you know, it's just a metro system. It's just a train system, and yet it's for some reason it's like wow.
Yeah, I know a bunch of other games have had little travel systems. I mean, one of the first MMOs we ever played had a ship.
That's true.
Between an island and a mainland.
Yeah.
So, and that was kind of cool at the time.
I mean, this is really, really detailed, though. I just can't but feel like this is the kind of detail you could be seeing in like a MechWarrior game in the future if it wasn't being made by PGI, you know?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh yeah, that would be so good. Right, so, assume we're going to arrive shortly. Woohoo! Okay, so, this way. Okay. I'm trying not to sprint everywhere just because it's,
Well, because everybody might want to see a few things if you're just zooming.
yeah, I didn't want to like zoom away everywhere. Because there is a huge amount of detail in this. Right, so we've got a security checkpoint here.
Yeah, these don't work at the moment. In the future, they're supposed to scan you for carrying illegal goods, or if you have a violation for carrying weapons. But at the moment, they don't work.
Do you know that bit from Total Recall, and you run through and they detect the gun on you? Yeah, same thing.
And then you take off your fake exploding head.
Yeah, yeah. And you throw it at somebody.
Have a nice day.
Alright.
Whatever it is she says. I bet that's not what she says.
I think it's something like that. Oh no, get ready for a surprise! Yeah, then it explodes.
And this is the spaceport, so along here is where you'd select your ship, and then it would tell you which of the
There's all your terminals that you get for spawning ships.
Up above allows you to view the actual spaceport, and you will on occasion see NPC ships, but you'll see player vessels coming and going, which can be kind of cool. I was watching a ship yesterday flying in. It seemed to be having a bit of a problem figuring out how to land, so I don't know what he was doing. You can see a bunch of ships over there. That's a shop that actually sells vessels, but they're very expensive.
This is it that way for the New Deal shop here?
Yeah.
There's a player. There's a player
zipping around,
warping all over the fucking shop. Yeah, so that's the space shop. You can buy spaceships for your space shop.
So yes, you can now buy ships with in-game money once you've made enough.
Yeah, from the aforementioned missions. Right, so
just follow the signs for the
Interspace Aerogalactic Expert. He's so excited. He's just standing on his seat. He can't fucking help himself.
Yeah, keep going.
Obviously, like, some NPCs are the same person multiple times over.
Yeah, apparently that's a bit of a bug. They weren't all supposed to be the exact same guy.
Right, okay, so...
Okay, and this takes you to the expo.
Alright, I'm going to press the doodad, call the elevator, so make sure I click that.
Yeah, it apparently sometimes takes a minute.
So at the time of recording this, this is RSI's sale, is it? At the expo?
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Oh,
So
no, later today.
oh,
Sorry.
later today. So this will still be Anvil then?
Yes.
Anvil Aerospace Hall, please. Now there's a 50-50 chance there might not be any ships there at the start, so there may be an edit in this video where we have to wait for them to
Hopefully
appear.
they fix that bug since, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Right, there was definitely some loading there. Oh, and again. Oh yeah, here we go. So this hall has been specially added to this release of Alpha 3.3.5, or now 3.3.6 now.
Yeah.
Just for this event, because of the anniversary sale, they've got this big expo hall where you can see every single ship from different manufacturers. So today is Anvil Aerospace, who do a fair number of military vessels, or you know, combat vessels for the private sector.
And this is the newest, the Arrow.
Yes, this is the Anvil Arrow. We're going to be flying one of these around a little bit later in the video.
So this is their first real light fighter.
It's
If you
pretty.
walk over to that, you can.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So.
And press F.
Alright. So if I just jog over and press F,
Should.
what's it doing? Oh yeah. Rent. Oh right.
Yes. So though this is a brand new ship, everybody, for free. And now that vessel, when you go back up to the spaceport, will be amongst the list of ships,
right,
and
okay.
you can fly
So-
it today.
Oh, it's rented. Okay.
I
so
believe that will stay on your account for a couple of days because it's a new vessel.
Cool.
The majority of the other ships can also be rented, but they're only for 24 hours.
yeah. So this is the Hornet.
That's the Super Hornet.
Uh,
That's the big two-seater.
it's interesting. It doesn't tell you how much it is to rent, I guess, until you press the button.
They're all free at the moment.
Oh right. Okay. So every single ship is free to rent.
Yep, so they're letting everyone fly pretty much all of the available ships.
There's obviously
Yeah,
a
the sound effects that are being...
some trailers being played there in the background. They've got the no, not the Gladius. This is another Hornet.
This is the standard Hornet.
Yeah.
So this is the bog standard
This is the
version.
Ghost. It says.
Oh, is that the Ghost? Sorry,
Yes.
my
This is
apologies.
the AWACS version of it.
Yeah, and, or the
Stealth
version.
model. Sorry.
Stealth model's usually sort of a darker colour, so that might have thrown me off.
Yeah, the lighting in here is quite bright. Right, so
And then we've got the main floor
this is
of
a
the expo.
big old fucking room, so I have to jog across here, or else it's gonna take an hour to walk. So this is that Terrapin? No.
Oh, no,
This
no,
is
no.
the new one, isn't it? That was added in on the Citizen Con, wasn't it?
Yeah, so if you head over to rent it...
It's the Valkyrie. That's its name. Wow.
So we'll have a future video showing this massive beast off, but this is a troop and vehicle dropship with a fair amount of firepower.
Over here, this is another Hornet
That's
model.
the modified Hornet, that's the Wildfire.
It's like a special hero version, I guess you could say.
Yeah, in a roundabout way.
You can read the... oh my god, you can read the small print on the side. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to do this with ships from Elite Dangerous too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of do it a little bit with the camera.
Now, to give you an idea, we can actually go inside these ships, the big ones. We can
Yes,
actually...
that's right. You can
So-
have it inside.
I've got a bunch of people there practicing.
Well, now we know where all the NPCs... Apparently this is the place to be.
They're practicing the fusion technique from Dragon Ball Z there, apparently. So yeah, this is the inside of the Valkyrie. So this is your vehicle bay. You have like your hover bike or...
So when the vehicle comes in at speed, you've got this ramp that can be set up for it to kind of crash into, basically.
and you've got these side-mounted cannon ports, so you can see the weapon there.
Yeah, very... I don't know, sort of reminds me of the helicopter gunships.
Yeah, very Vietnam.
Vietnam, yeah.
There you go, we can interact with that. So, you know, you've got your gun ports that you can open and close, keep the crew protected when you're strafing.
Right.
This is where all your troops would sit for the drop.
Yeah, very alien drop
we-
ship.
Obviously that's the turret I was looking at when we were at the front.
Yeah, lower turret.
So you can seat about, was it like 20 people?
It's
40
about
people?
It's about 20
It's a crazy amount.
ground troops.
And up here, Just really labouring this. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! What you doing, son? Whoa!
Just walk forward a bit.
Whoa, fella.
There you go.
There you go. Right, so you've got an air-conditioned, by the looks of it, toilet slash
Well, the last one to use, the
shower.
last guy to use it. Woo!
Ooh. He shat himself when he saw the price.
Right, so these are basically for the actual ship's crew to use, so that they might have to be left on planet for a while until called in again. But they could be used possibly for injured personnel to rest.
Now this is one of the other gun control pods?
Yeah, these are the other turrets.
Yeah, gunner seat. I don't know if you can... I have no idea, by the way, if any of this will bug it or break it. It's just interesting. Gives you an idea, though, when you, or if you ever have a go at one of these ships, gives you an idea of what the animation would look like, at least. Right, now to exit, is it just hold F and find where it says exit?
Or you can press H.
Press H, okay. There we go. I think that's pretty damn cool.
So normally that would power up and then you'd see the gun from the outside.
You'd have a visual representation, yeah. And obviously it's the pilot seat.
So if you sit in that, you can obviously use the camera, I think, to look around. Oh no, maybe they've not activated that.
Oh no, I think I was at a funny angle.
You're at a funny angle.
I was like, everybody just jogs over very quickly just to get in the seat for the animation. So long, bitches. Power on, engines
Flare
on.
Online. Weapons offline.
I like how apparently we can turn the weapons
Anvil,
on.
aerospace. All systems online.
Oh yeah, here's a cool thing. So it's got armoured sections to it. Does that cover the glass? I can't remember.
I don't think this one covers up the glass.
So that opens
That's just opening up all of the doors.
all the doors and that, yeah.
So a bunch of NPCs probably just got horribly mangled.
Hopefully they did. That would be worth it. Go see now. We're all those NPCs.
So this is one of the ships that was hadn't been mentioned previously like the others. Usually they have a sail before the ships are ever flyable. This one was introduced already in engine, the same as the Arrow that we saw earlier. Oh, they seem to have survived.
They're all okay.
There.
Not too many body parts lost. So we've got another Hornet. There's you know, Anvil do like their Hornets.
Now that one is the AWACS version, I believe.
This is the Tracker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the big old impressive.
See its device underneath there.
Oh yeah. So this is the AWACS tracking system here.
Yeah. So advanced sensors and so forth. So yeah, you'd send that in ahead.
Nice big Anvil logo
there, and the one above you that's spinning round. Look up.
That one over there. That one over there. You're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a big Anvil logo. So here's.
This is the Terrapin. Now I wanted this when it came out. I thought, oh, it won't be that much, and it was a fucking fortune.
Yeah, some of their pricing is a little overboard. I totally agree.
It was a real shame because I'd love this little ship.
So this is. It's counted as a one-man vessel, but to use it properly, you actually need a co-pilot, sort of. This is also this is a kind of proper AWACS vessel. Though you saw the other Hornet earlier, that's for kind of moving in with other fighters, I suppose. But if you really need to sort of scan, locate information,
Yeah.
this would be useful. Though even outside of combat, you'd probably use this to scan. For valuable mining deposits.
Well, some of the UI's working because it's registering that Valkyrie as friendly.
Yes. So yeah, this one is a bit more powerful. Not very good in a fight, but it can take a bit of a kicking because it has the heavy armor. And this is the one that will sort of cover itself in additional pieces of.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, can you do that from the cockpit?
If it's working, I can try. Yeah.
Let's see. Enter pilot seat.
Oh, it looks like it might already be on. Looks like the plating's already above your head.
Ah, right, okay. So
it kind of reduces your visibility when it's
Flare
on, as you can
online.
see. Let's see if we can find the controls.
Power off. Let's see. Close exterior. Exit. So that's the thing. All of these screens, you have to remember, are actually giving you important information.
Yes, and you can
and
change them around if you prefer certain screens.
Yeah, so all of these do have different effects, and so different buttons can actually be interacted with, and they you can see that it's showing
Usually
the switches.
it's the menu switch that changes things.
So you see
and then you can
target status, power, heat management, communications, self state, shields and weapons. So yeah. There's power distribution, you know, throttle, all that stuff. It's very in depth, and this is your navigation window there.
Yeah, I don't use the navigation at the moment. Half the time, everyone uses their little wrist device because it's just a little clearer, which I think they need to sort that out, frankly.
Yeah, it could help. I think the sound in this exhibit has gone a bit funky. Apparently, I was falling a great height there for a second. Apparently my character is still counted as falling for some reason. We'll leave the Terrapin there. Oh, this is the Sabre?
No.
Oh, this is the Hurricane.
Yeah, so this is an old model ship that's been brought back. So this was the main fighter of what was called the First Tavaran War.
Right.
Tavarans being an avian humanoid species that the humans fought with. So this is one of their old ships that's been modified, and the hull's been returned to active service. So the main selling point of this ship is what you're in now, the turret, which can boat a lot of firepower.
How do I go to the external camera again? Is it one of these ones or F4? There we go. Just have a look at it.
So it's not so much the pilot, though he does have, obviously, some pretty nasty weapons of his own.
They look pretty nasty, yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually the turret that makes this a dangerous fighter.
So you can just about see my character sat in there in the seat, and this quad mount is pretty impressive looking. I really like this. This was another one like the Terrapin. I saw it, I thought, oh, I'd love that.
Well, at some point in the future, be able to get it in-game with in-game money, so you'll have saved yourself.
I do like this green colour as well. This is really nice. It's a really pretty fighter. Looks really
very
cool.
It's very aggressive looking.
Yeah,
as well.
dual missile mounts there at the back as well that you can just see.
So it's an old design that's been updated to modern tech, and yeah. Apparently it can be easily destroyed, so it relies on speed and this turret to really dish out damage. But yeah, cool design.
Oh yeah, I love the little intro cinematic for getting in and out of that. It's fucking sweet. So that was Hurricane. This is one of the more advanced designs, isn't it? This one you can't walk up to.
Right, so this is not yet flyable in game. This is one of the new ships.
This is the Hawk, is it? Or
yeah. So this is being sold as a bounty hunter ship.
Yeah.
It's a single crew, has a fair amount of firepower for its size. It carries this section on the back, which is a small life support tube, which you can put either a passenger in or a captive.
Yeah.
Inside to take them to be, handed over to the authorities. This is your kind of Boba Fett ship, I guess.
No, I can't hop the velvet rope. It's too powerful. It's lost tech. Yeah. It looks very different. It's very aggressive. In fact, it's kind of evocative of some 80s designs with the angular cockpit and stuff.
Yeah, well, they've gone. They have gone quite sort of 80s with quite a few of their ships.
Obviously, if you can't tell, the wings on this fold in and out, so it looks totally different in flight.
Yeah, so they wanted this to look like a kind of bird of prey that's sort of perched.
Yeah, you see these, with the landing gear, do look kind of like feet. Obviously, you've got these weapons down here as well, which I assume retract in a little bit when it's in flight. Yeah,
in and then, yeah.
It's very heavily armed. You can see it's got at least 4 guns at the front there. I'm not actually sure of the...
And then we had 6 weapon mounts.
6 in total. Holy shit.
Yeah, so this thing can boat a fair amount of firepower as well.
Ah, that's impressive.
That's your lone bounty hunter.
It's a shame you can't get in that one though. It's I can understand why they haven't if it's not a game yet. We're in a race. There's another player there. He's got his space helmet on, even though he's on planet. He looks like a bit of a duck because we're in atmosphere, mate. We're in the atmosphere. You don't need.
He's cosplaying.
You don't need helmet.
Cosplaying.
Oh no, there's a cosplay event going on somewhere. Someone's gonna win. Most fashionable spaceman. Alright, so...
It'll be the hot girl that dressed as Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
it
the hot girl.
always
Always is. Alright, so, this is a meaty looking fuck. Jesus Christ. Ah, the Gladiator. This is their strike bomber, isn't it?
Yes.
Holy shit, this thing has got a lot of guns, hasn't it? I forgot. It was a while back that I did the video of the Gladiator, and it's still one of my favourite designs.
Yeah, it's also one of my favourites. This thing just looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it does. Is it? Alright, I don't want to rent. Can I not just get... Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so this also, like the one you were just in, has the entrance from underneath. This is a cool
Aerospace. All
ship.
systems.
I can't rotate. So are we rotating the camera once you're in? Or is
Oh,
that...
it should do.
It's not giving me any option.
Oh, I don't
I think it's
know.
because it's counting me as trying to fly the ship. Because I'm in the pilot seat, so I guess...
Well, H will always get you out of the pilot seat if you're worried.
I wonder if I power it down, maybe I can rotate. Which one's the power down button? Is it that one? Power off.
Shields charging.
No. Ah, it's not. Ah, it's a shame. That's a real
You could always try getting in the
the
turret,
gunner seat. Yeah. Okay.
as you did with the previous one. See if that works.
Oh,
Right.
shit. Okay. All right. Animation caught me out there.
Right, so you just stand in the same place because the gunner seat is literally behind.
Oh yeah, I see. Like enter gunner seat. The animation.
Yeah, there's a bit of teleporting, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is the shit. There we go.
So this kind of reminds me of the Y-wing bomber.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's a little bit of that going on.
My favourite Star Wars ship. So, yeah. Probably the reason I like it. It's so heavily armed.
Yeah. So this has a couple of missiles, and then I think it can carry a couple of bombs underneath. So now that we have obviously ground targets, vehicles in the future, a tank,
Oh, yeah.
and a few others, you know, and turrets that you can blow up and stuff. This thing would obviously be, you know, amazing.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
once they bring in the flight mechanics for flying properly in atmosphere, the fact that this has wings means it'll be a lot more aerodynamic. Whereas some of the other ships that don't are going to be flying more like bricks.
True.
Plus, it just looks cool.
Ah, it does, yeah. I do like the Gladiator. Oh, go.
And that's got a bit of an 80s vibe to it.
Yeah,
a bit
it
of a
does.
Airplane, sort of futuristic airplane vibe, but I think it looks cool.
I like the big sort of air intakes and stuff, and it looks
Yeah.
very cool. So over here,
Alright, this is the, obviously the true military version of the other ships we saw.
right, this is the F-7A Hornets. This is their.
So this is their updated version of the older Hornet. So the Hornet's been in service for quite a while.
This is the military's bread and butter ship, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so the military wanted a more up-to-date variant, and this is what they've got. So some of the other Hornets are still in use with the UEE, but this is their updated, you know, all the bells and whistles version.
Yeah, this is your Top Gun fighter for the UEE, isn't it? Really, this is.
Yeah, this is their sort of, their mainstay fighter. So it's a slightly different shape too, but it still holds a lot of the same design. Similar weapons, I think it's power supply, so it can boost a little bit more power and so forth for the military use. So players unfortunately can't own these.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you play the single player game when that comes out, rumoured next year, you'll be able to fly one of them, I assume.
Yeah, hopefully. It'd be a shame if you didn't. I just want to be a gunner on it.
No, the gun is part of the ship. It's a single.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. All right.
So that's toggled to your, I guess, your visor
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, sweet. And this is the saber.
No.
What one's it? Oh, this is the Anvil. Right. This is the lightning.
This is the lightning. Well, they're all Anvil, but yes, this is the Anvil lightning. So this.
Fucking hell.
This is their heavy. This is their brand new fighter. This is built to just boat firepower. So it's a little bit slower, a little more sluggish, heavily armoured,
Bloody hell.
and it just has guns everywhere. This also has a turret on the top as well.
Ah, wow. This is
Same as what we just saw.
This is massive.
This thing is huge, yes. So Also, because this is literally their brand new fighter.
It's got eight energy hard points basically, and like 2 missiles there. I can see 2 missiles right at the top there.
Yeah, so this thing is just, it's a space tank.
Yeah, that's this is basically your A10 kind of warthog type, you know, rip shit apart. Wow. And this isn't one that's only going to appear in the campaign, isn't it? The single player.
Yeah, so it is possible for players in the Star Citizen universe to get hold of one of these, but you can't buy it for real money. They've made it clear they were never going to sell it, but apparently you will be able to get it in-game. Apparently if you complete the actual single-player game, I think it might give you a code which in the future would allow you to try and acquire one in-game. I think your reputation...
it's like a set of missions that might get you a lightning at the end of it all, right?
Yeah, in the actual...
Oh, wow.
The MMO universe, as it were. But I would imagine you have to have a certain rep as well, so it might be harder for pirates to get their hands on it, other than stealing one, I guess.
Wow, so that's the show floor for Anvil. Now, as I said, at the time of this being recorded, this was just day 1 of the expo in-game, where all of the Anvil ships that are flyable are available to rent for free and you know, take for a bit of a dick around on the planet, the new moons, fly up in space, go shoot somebody. You can do all that with them. And throughout the next week, there's going to be different ships from different manufacturers up for sort of rental and a little bit of a sort of shufti. So I'm going to end this part of the video here, and we're going to jump to flying their new ship, which they've just added, the Arrow. It's a shame there's no kind of promotional material around this thing here. It would have been nice to have had like a big artwork hanging above it maybe. But yeah, so we're going to have a look at the Arrow next, okay? So there'll be a bit of a jump.